Good evening, Nelson Lopez.
Good evening, teacher.
How
How are
are you
you?
today?
Fine, thank you. You?
Okay, good. Thanks for asking.
Okay.
We also have Raul. Good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you?
Everything is very good.
Okay, good to hear that. Francisco, good evening.
Good evening, teacher. How are
How
you?
are you? Good, yourself?
Good.
Okay, good to hear that. Saul, good evening.
Good evening, teacher. How are you doing?
Good, what about you?
I am great. This morning I live in my house.
Well, that's good. It
All
isn't
right.
raining.
Thank you.
It isn't raining, right?
Yes. It's the moment I stop into town, but my wife is boy pupusas.
Oh, she's buying pupusas.
Yes.
Okay, good for you. Enjoy your meal. Thank you, Saul.
Thank you, teacher. Thank you.
Okay,
Invite
let's see.
us.
Bring some pupusas. Well, not bring, but send some pupusas to everyone. Okay, Sarah, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm good. And you?
Okay, good. Thanks for asking. Next one, Stephanie, good evening. Stephanie? Well, let's see another person. Anna, good evening. Well, I guess she hasn't connected her microphone yet. Eleazar, good evening.
Hello, teacher.
How are you?
Um, a little sick,
Oh,
teacher.
it's true. You told me that you're sick. Well, you need to take some medicine and you will
Uh,
be better.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay, then Fatima, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay. Angel, good evening.
Good evening, coach.
How are you?
I feel great.
Okay, good to hear that. Daisy, good evening.
Micha creo que good teacher.
How are you today?
I'm very good teacher.
Okay, good to hear that. Then we have Catherine Carrillo, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, good to hear that. Let's see who else. Catherine Alvarado, good evening.
Good evening.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Are you?
Good, thanks for asking. Angie Paredes, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How
How
are
are you?
you? Good, what about you?
I'm fine. Thanks for asking.
Okay, good to hear that. Gabriela Jaco, good evening. Gabriela? Well, let's see who else. Luis, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm great, teacher.
Okay, good to hear that. Okay, Gabriela. Xiomara Hernandez, good evening.
Good evening, teacher.
How are you today?
I'm okay.
Okay. And the last one is Rene, but Rene is driving. So Rene, continue driving. Keep driving.
Yes, like always, I driving. I'm so happy on traffic jam.
Well, okay. So you can probably hear completely the explanation that we will have at the beginning. Then when you get home, you can participate. Okay, so it is good to know that you are doing well. Let's start with the class. Today's class is really, really important for the topic that sometimes some people tend to confuse, but it is going to be easy and simple so that you will be able to use it whenever you want. So let's see. Well, there are two people entering. Okay, so the first person reading the introduction is going to be, let's see, Raul. You will read the introduction.
Okay. Okay. October 30, 2023, teacher Juan Lima.
Okay, only pronunciation in this part? 30th.
30th.
Exactly.
October 30th, 2023.
Exactly.
Welcome to your class. Agenda. Game, superlatives, exercises, speaking activity.
Exactly. So first we are going to start with a game as we always do it. Then we will see how to use superlatives or superlatives that are similar to comparatives, but there is a difference. Some exercises about it, and at the end, speaking activity. So let's start with the first activity, that is a game. And let's see, I'm going to ask Vladimir. Good evening.
Good evening.
How are you?
Fine, fine, thanks.
Okay. Vladimir, who is the tallest person in your house? Who is the tallest?
I think me.
So you are the tallest.
Yeah,
Okay, and who is the shortest person?
my brother.
Okay, give me a complete idea.
Yeah, my brother is the tallest, is the shortest in my family.
Excellent, thank you. Now let's see Nelson. Who is Nelson Lopez, because we have two Nelsons. So Nelson Lopez, who is the youngest person in your house?
My family or in my house?
In your house, like family, but
Yes,
look your family.
in the house, my brother is the youngest person.
Okay, good. Now let's see Francisco Hernandez. Who is the oldest in your house?
The oldest in my house is my wife,
Really? How old is she?
22.
Oh, okay, good. So she is the youngest. Good job. Sara Jimenez. Who is the happiest person in your house?
The happiest person in my house is my sister.
Okay, good.
Mhm.
Let's see, Daisy. Who is the opposite? Who is the angriest person in your house?
The angriest person in my house is my first dagger.
Your first daughter.
Yes.
Okay. How old is she?
14 years old.
Oh, that's why. She's a
Sí.
teenager. Okay, good. Thank you. Jose Sandoval. Who is the shyest person in your house?
Shyest.
Hmm?
What do you mean shyest?
The most shy, but you don't say the most shy, you say the shyest. Who is the
Okay.
shyest person?
My father.
Who?
My father.
Your father, huh? Okay.
Yes, yes.
So give me the complete idea.
Mm, the most father of my house is my father.
Listen to my question. Who is the shyest in your house?
The shyest in my house is my father.
Or my father
Is shyest. Or my father
is the shyest
okay.
person.
Okay.
Okay, good. Now, here we have some people that you already know. We have Laura, Ellen, Mike, and Sophie. So, Xiomara Hernandez, I'm going to ask you about, uh, from the four of them, the winner according to the information that I'm going to ask you. you need to analyze the age, the weight, and the height. Yes, and also physical appearance. So, who is the oldest from those four people that you have in the picture? Who is the oldest?
The oldest person is Laura.
Exactly. Laura is the oldest person. You see, 12, 7, 10, 9. So she is the oldest. Good. Let's see, Angel. The opposite. Who is the youngest person?
Uh, Alan is younger than everyone.
Listen to my question. Who is the youngest?
Okay. Alan is youngest.
Is the youngest. Okay, Ellen is the youngest. Good, thank you. Kenji Paredes. Who is the, let's see, who is the thinnest? Who is the thinnest in this picture? You see the weight. Who is the thinnest?
Um, Teacher, I don't have clean the idea, the meaning of cleaning.
Thinnest. Who is the most thin? The most slim or skinny? But the question is,
Okay.
who is the thinnest?
Okay, the most
Who is the
is
thinnest?
Alan. Alan is the most skinny.
Alan is the most skinny or the skinniest?
Skinnies.
Exactly. Alan is the skinny.
Alan is skinny.
Now, next person. Susana. Who is the fattest or the heaviest?
Alan is the heaviest.
Evening.
Alan or Laura? Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, Diana.
Oh, is heaviest really is
Yes, the chubbiest.
Mike.
Uh-huh.
Mike
Is the chubbiest, the heaviest, or the fattest. Yes. Good. Next person. Let's see. Fatima Mercado. Who is the shortest person?
The shortest person is Sophie.
Sophie. Let's see. 120, 150, 125, 160. Yeah. Sophie is the shortest. Now, William. Good evening. Who is the tallest person?
Good evening. Is Laura.
Okay, give me the complete idea. Laura.
Laura is the tallest person.
Excellent. Laura is the tallest person. Yes. So let's see, Catherine Nayeli. When you say Laura is the tallest, Laura is the youngest, are you saying that there is another person similar to Laura or Laura is the winner?
I think that Laura is the winner.
Excellent. So when you say Laura is the tallest, no comparison. She's the winner. There is not another person like her. Yes. When you say Alan is the youngest, do you have another person like Alan or Alan is the winner? Catherine?
Can you repeat, please?
When you say Ellen is the
Okay.
youngest. Do you have another person like Alan? Or Alan is the winner on the top?
Yes, Alan is the winner.
Exactly. Alan is the winner on the top. There is not another
Is
person like Alan. Yes,
no,
he's the
he's
winner.
youngest.
He's on the top. Yeah, good. Now, Diana Hill, can you read the objective for today, please?
Oh. Objective to compare people, places, and things.
Exactly. So today we'll compare people, places, and things, but not two. More than two people, more than three, more than four, more than 20. Yes, at the same time. So to do it, we need to use superlatives. And Nelson is going to read the introduction.
Superlative adjectives used to compare three or more things.
Example?
The elephant is the biggest animal.
Okay, so you see you have three animals. What are the animals, Nelson?
Dog, elephant, and rat.
Yes. So the elephant is the biggest animal. Is the elephant the winner, or you have another animal similar to the elephant?
Elephant is the winner.
Exactly, the elephant is the winner on the top. He is, or it is in this case, we don't know if it is male or female, the biggest. It's on the top. So that is superlative. How many animals do you have, Nelson?
Three animals.
Three. Maybe here we can add a parrot, we can add a cat, maybe we can add a tiger, so more animals. But one is the winner. So the elephant is
the winner,
the biggest, the winner. So for superlative, we need to verify syllables, similar to comparative. So we need to know some rules. And they are similar to comparatives. Raul, can you read the first rule, please?
One syllable.
Syllable.
Syllable. Consonant, short vowel, consonant, double the last consonant.
Exactly. The first thing that you have to remember is when you have one syllable and you have consonant, vowel, consonant, double the last consonant. Yes?
Yes.
And if you don't have consonant, vowel, consonant, what do you do?
Add. Add.
Add
EST.
Exactly. And?
The.
And the. Exactly. For example?
Last EST.
The biggest.
The biggest.
The smallest.
Exactly.
The tallest.
The tallest.
Tallest. The shortest. The longest. The strongest. The weakest. The fastest. The slowest.
Excellent. So, if you have only one syllable, EST. So, Sarah, if I say big, how many syllables do you have when you say big?
One.
Exactly, only one sound, big. One. So, the biggest. When you say small, Sarah?
One, two.
One. So, small. One sound. When you say tall?
One sound, two.
One sound. So if you have one sound that you hear, that means that it's only one syllable. EST and the at the beginning. Now, let's see the second rule. Catherine, but no Carrillo. The other Catherine is Alvarado. Catherine Alvarado. Rule number 2.
Two syllables ending in Y. Change Y to ES. Form the plus ES. And the heaviest,
Mm-hmm.
the friendliest,
Mm-hmm.
the happiest,
Mm-hmm.
the funniest,
Prettiest.
the prettiest, the busiest,
Busiest.
busiest,
Mm-hmm.
the friendliest,
Mm-hmm.
the dirtiest, and the angriest.
The angriest.
Angriest.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, William, how many syllables do you have when you say heavy? Heavy, how many syllables?
2.
If you say friendly,
Friendly. 2.
happy,
Happy. 2.
funny.
1, 2.
Okay, so in this example, they tell you when you have two syllables ending in Y. But in reality, if you have one syllable in Y, they are not many, there are only some, like shy, dry. So you also eliminate Y and use IEST. Yes, one syllable or two or three or more. Yes.
Okay.
Now, rule number 3, Francisco.
2 or more syllables from
Syllables.
the most syllables, sorry. 2 or more syllables from the most beautiful, the most interesting, the most difficult, the most dangerous, the most expensive, the most popular, the most complicated, the most intelligent, the most confident.
Exactly. So you have to use the most. Yes. The most beautiful, the most interesting, the most difficult, the most dangerous, etc. Let's see if you can identify syllables. Xiomara Hernandez, when you say beautiful, how many syllables do you have? How many sounds do you hear? Beautiful.
3.
3, exactly. Yes. Beautiful. 3 sounds. And when you say interesting, Xiomara?
2.
I'm sorry?
2.
2. Interesting.
2.
So,
Or 3.
interesting. How many sounds do you hear? 3, exactly. If you say difficult,
3.
3. Difficult. Okay. And if you say dangerous,
4.
I'm sorry?
4.
Let's see. Dangerous. 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 3. And if you say expensive,
3.
exactly. Expensive. Popular,
4.
4. Let's see. Popular.
Or 3.
3. Complicated.
3.
Let's see. Complicated. Complicated.
4.
4. Intelligent.
3.
Intelligent.
4.
Intelligent. How many?
4.
4. Confident.
3.
Let's see. Confident. Yes, they are 3. Good job. So if you have 2 syllables or 3 or 4 or more, you use the most. Yes. And obviously, we have exceptions. For example, Catherine Carrillo. Common exceptions on the left.
Good,
Mhm.
the best, and bad, the worst.
Exactly. So you cannot say the most good, the most good, or the most bad. Yes, you need to say the best and the opposite, the worst. And let's see, Saul, read the examples using superlative in questions. Here you have two examples. Example number one. Saul. Well, let's see another person. Luis. Example number one. This one.
Which is the biggest animal?
Imagine that you have 1,000 animals and you say, which is the biggest animal here? Example number two.
What is the most beautiful flower in the world?
What is the most beautiful flower in the world? Yes. The unique flower in the world, the most beautiful. So, Angie, when you use superlative, are you comparing only two or more than two? Angie?
I think that the superlative is more than one.
More than two. Yes,
More
than two. You can have 3, 4 people, 5, 1 million people, but one is the winner.
Okay.
Yes, one is the winner. So that is the difference. And we also have other exceptions that you need to remember. Let's see. Jose, can you read the next exception, please?
Literal. Last.
Least.
Least. Many, most, good, best, farthest.
If we are talking about distance.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Farthest.
Or furthest if we are talking about not real distance.
Okay.
Like imaginary distance.
Yes.
But in British, they commonly use furthest for both. Yes.
For
in
real
America,
and
you have the
imaginary.
difference. Exactly.
Okay.
Now the last one.
Bad and worst.
Bad and worst, and also
good, best.
Good, the best. Yes. So you always need to use the least, the most, the best, the farthest, the worst. Yes. Now let's see, William. You have 3 dishes: pupusas, tamales, and let's see, pastelitos. So, which one is the most delicious food in El Salvador?
Pupusas are the most delicious in El Salvador.
Okay, good job. Thank you. Now let's see, Vladimir. We have horchata. We have chuco. And I'm not sure if it is like this, but chilate. So which one is the most popular in El Salvador? Which drink is the most popular?
I think your chata is the most
Popular.
drink in El Salvador.
Excellent. Thank you. Next person, Ángel. Which department is the farthest from San Salvador? Which department is the farthest from San Salvador?
La Union is the farthest in the San
Department.
Salvador. Yes.
Okay, so La Union is the farthest department from
Yes.
San Salvador. Good. Next person, Francisco. Which national team is the worst? Which national team, soccer team, is the worst?
Well, I don't see football, but I can say FAS is the worst team in El
Oh,
Salvador.
okay, good. So just this is only an example, right? Just to clarify. So the worst, yes, there is not another like that. Maybe, but they are not exactly the same height. Good. Next person, Louis.
Yes, teacher.
Which is the hottest department in El Salvador?
What is the hard, teacher?
The hottest, the most hot department, but you don't say the most hot.
Oh,
The hottest department.
um, the most,
Mm,
the most,
mm. Listen to my question. Which is the hottest department?
the hardest,
Mhm.
um, um,
Department.
department is San Miguel.
Mhm. Okay, so you see, the hottest department. What is the adjective, Luis?
Um,
The adjective?
uh,
What is the adjective?
Yes.
Hottest or hot?
Hot,
Hot, exactly. Hot is the adjective. Yes? Hottest is adjective or superlative?
superlative.
Excellent. So hot is the adjective. How many syllables do you have in this adjective when you say hot?
Yes, teacher.
How many syllables, Luis?
One syllable.
One. Okay, one syllable. So for one syllable, what do? We use
What do,
most or only est at the end?
repeat the question, teacher, please.
When you have one syllable, what do? You use the most or you use est at the end?
EST,
Exactly.
teacher.
Exactly. est at the end. So that's why you say the hottest. No, the most hot. Yes, the hottest. With two syllables, 3, 4, and 5, you can say the most. Yes, the most expensive, the most beautiful, etc. Yes? Now that is clear, let's move on to the next activity. Xiomara, can you read the instructions, please? Xiomara?
Complete the passage with the superlative form of the adjective brackets.
Exactly. So you have some adjectives in brackets. For example, let's see, Daisy. What is the first adjective in brackets?
Important.
Important. Repeat it.
Important.
Okay, so in this space, you need to use the superlative form of the adjective important. What is the adjective number 2?
Famous.
Famous.
The most
So
important.
in this space, you
The
need to
most
write
The most
the
famous.
superlative or famous. Same thing for the next one. High, the superlative, high,
Highest.
good, and
Highest.
the rest. Yes, don't give us the answer because you will work in pairs and complete this activity. Yes, so take a picture of this. I will give you exactly 10 minutes for you to complete this exercise. Maybe someone can send a picture to the WhatsApp group. Okay, you can enter right now. Enter, guys.
Teacher, add me in the rooms 14.
14.
And then number 7.
You want to go to number 14?
Yes,
Okay,
thanks.
no problem.
First, hola, mi amor. The first. It's one of the most important. Okay. Biological sites in the world. The most famous part of the park in mountain is most really
Most famous.
Y entonces hasta mañana.
Okay. Number 3 is the
Right.
highest. Oh, you know,
¿Qué pasó?
this is the.
Sí, entonces.
Can you spell in this word?
Yes, ESC.
Pero dale sin la
Okay. Number 4 is best.
Yeah.
5. Oh, I don't remember.
Good is the best. Yes.
Oh, the best.
Yes.
For the little is
Yes.
okay. Is the correct? This is correct.
Yes, is correct.
For the bad is
Worst.
worst.
Yo te he estado mandando mensajes, ¿no? Apagado los mensajes.
Sorry. It's the correct worst. Yes. The number 7 Most dangerous.
Ahí dice que como hay un frente frío, que no va a entrar ¿cómo se llama?
Okay.
Que no va a seguir, no va a entrar
Number 8.
pero que se va a acabar, así como está viviendo hasta aquí.
The most expensive.
Sí, una tormenta tropical, pero está bien lejos, está pegando, pero por el aire frío, no lo dejen entrar así.
And the biggest.
Esto es una no ha llovido como fuerte que se va disipando. Pero todas las semanas va a estar porque
Biggest flower.
Yes.
Is the important part. If you want to be smart, you will also trouble for it. Join actual.
Vaya, habla.
That's the most convenient.
Yes, most convenient.
Mira, aquí está ella oyéndote. ¿Quién es, bebé? ¿Quién es? ¿Quién es?
Okay.
Te voy a llamar con una...
No, porque no. Finish.
Yes, finish.
Ah, es cierto. Sí, pero así no te cobra porque como es. Sí, yo te estoy llamando.
Okay, let's check your answers. Number 1, most important. The highest. Good job, good job. Now you can read 1 and 1, the complete sentence 1 and 1, 1 and 1 to practice pronunciation and also the fluency practice.
Okay. I start. Can Chinabula National Park.
Have you finished?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, you're fast. Now, let me check your answers. Can you share a screen?
Sorry, teacher. I lose it. I can send you.
Pero no las aparté.
But
Okay.
I tell you, 1 is most important, 2 most famous, 3 highest, 4 best, the best, 5 littlest, no sé cómo se, the littlest.
No.
No.
Check number 5.
Littles.
No.
No. Okay. We can check that.
What
6.
is the superlative of little?
Is least.
Least.
Yeah.
Okay, next, Chimara.
Words.
And
the next is the most dangerous.
The
next is more expensive. The next is bigger. The most
convenient.
Convenient.
Exactly, the most convenient. Good job. Now, let's go back and check the answers with the rest of the class. Excellent.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's check your answers. Number 1, Raul. Start reading from the top until in the world.
Kinabalu National Park is in Sabah. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site because it is one of the most important biological science in the world.
Okay, most important.
Most important.
Important.
Most important.
Important. The stress
Important.
is in the last syllable. Important.
Important.
Okay, next. William, number 2.
Most famous part of the park is Mount Kinabalu.
Okay. Only pronunciation, this is Mount.
Mount is Mount.
Exactly. So the most famous.
Okay.
Next one. Angie, number 3.
Give me a moment, teacher. Is a highest.
Read the complete sentence, please.
Okay. The height, it's the height, it's the highest mountain in Southeast Asia.
Okay, let's check pronunciation. This is highest, the highest.
Highest.
Okay, there's one. Then this one, southeast.
Southeast.
Then Asia.
Asia.
Asia. Okay, now read the complete idea.
It is the highest. It is the highest mountain of Saudi Asia.
Southeast Asia.
South Asia.
Okay, thank you. Next person, Jose. Jose.
Oh,
Number 4.
number 4 is the bearer.
What is the superlative? The better or the best?
The best time to climb. Sorry, the best time to climb mountain Camino is from February to April because.
To April.
Best.
Okay, pronunciation April.
April.
Okay, thank you. Now let's see next person. Nelson, you will read from because until rain.
Because it gets the less amount of rain.
Only pronunciation, the least.
Least.
Repeat the complete idea.
Because it gets the least amount of rain.
Okay, thank you. Next one, number 6. Let's see, Catherine Alvarado, number 6.
The worst months to clean are from May to July and October to January.
Okay, only pronunciation, to climb.
To climb.
Exactly, thank you. So, the worst. Next one, Catherine Carrillo, number 7. Catherine Carrillo.
Sorry. And the most dangerous climbing
No, number
condition.
7. The wet seasons.
The wet season created the most dangerous climbing condition because the trails become very slippery.
Okay, only pronunciation, climbing.
Climbing.
Okay, thank you. Next person, Francisco. From besides until cycling. Oh, we don't have Comb. Well, we have only comb. Well, you will read the introduction.
Besides climbing, visitors can explore the park trails to look at plants and animals.
Okay, continue.
The most expensive orchid, the Rothschild Sleeper Orchard.
Okay, thank you. Let's see. You said the most expensive. Expensive. Okay, thank you. Next person, Diana Hill.
Is nine.
Number 9.
The biggest flower.
The biggest flower. Continue.
Yes.
Continue. Read all the sentence, all the idea. Diana.
Well, the
Read,
biggest.
read all the idea, not only biggest, all the sentence. For example, your partner said until orchid. Now you need to
Orchid.
continue. The Rothschild. Oh, no. The Rothschild, sorry.
Rothschilds.
Here, Diana. All this information until park. Diana.
The biggest flower there.
Diana.
Yes.
Read the information that is underlined. The Rothschild Sleeper Orchid and the biggest flower, the Rafflesia, can be found in the park. Read all the information.
The Rothschild Sleeper Orchid and the biggest flower. The Rafflesia can be found in the park.
Okay, that's better. Only pronunciation. This is orchid.
Orchid.
Good. Next one. Let's see. Louis. You need to read all the information, Louis.
No, number 10, teacher.
All the last paragraph.
If you want to visit the park, we have
Without.
Without the table of
Trouble.
trouble.
Trouble, not table. This is trouble.
Trouble. Trouble is planning for it. Young tour group. That's the most convenient way to visit. Most convenient way to visit the place.
The place.
The place.
This is not the, this is the. Consonant, the. If you have a vowel, the. Yes, but not the.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, good. Now let's practice reading this information. Oops. We will have 3 people. Catherine Alvarado, you're going to start from here up to Southeast Asia. Number 2, we will have Anna, can you participate? Well, we will have Melvin. Melvin, From the best time up to slippery. And the last one, Xiomara, from besides climbing up to the end. So let's listen to them.
Kinabalu National Park is in Sabah. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site because it's one of the most important biological sites in the world. The most famous part of the park is Mount Kinabalu. It's the highest mountain in Southeast Asia.
Mountain.
Mountain.
Next person.
The best time to climb Mount Kinabalu is climb. The best time to climb Mount Kinabalu is from February to April because it gets the least amount of rain. The worst months to climb are from May to July and October to January. The wet season creates the most dangerous climbing condition because the trails become very slippery. Slippery.
No S. Slippery.
Slippery.
Slippery. Exactly. Good pronunciation. Thank you. Next person.
Besides climbing, visitors
Climbing.
explore the park, try to look at plants and animals. The most expensive orchid, the Rothschild Sleeper orchid, and the biggest flower. The Robusta can be found in the park. If you want to visit the park without all the trouble of rain, or join a tour group, that's the most convenient way to visit the place.
Okay, pronunciation. All. Convenient. Way. Good job. So this is how you use superlative and how you pronounce them too. Now let's move on to the last activity. Angel, can you read instructions, please?
Okay. Speaking activity. Work in pairs and discuss the following question. Who is the best looking celebrity in your country? How about the worst looking celebrity? Who is the craziest famous person you know about? 3. What restaurant has the most delicious food you have ever eaten? 4. What is the best song ever? 5. Who is the most skilled soccer player? 6. Who is the most creative celebrity in your country and why? Where is the best place to buy handmade thing in your country? How you bought anything there? What is the most difficult thing about studying English?
Studying English.
Studying English.
And most.
Most.
No must, because must is this one. Obligation. This is must. Yeah. This is
Most.
most. The most difficult.
Most is como debe,
Oh,
debes, algo así, ¿verdad? Como por
must.
obligación. Ajá,
Yes, but speak English, Diana. Not
most,
Spanish in clase.
I'm sorry, for example, I have a sentence. The meaning of most is, for example, you must study English because
That's correct.
you need to improve your study.
Yes, it is correct. It is correct.
Okay,
Yes, but this one in pronunciation, most. Good, thank
most.
you. Okay, now let's see what you're going to ask your partner, saying what you have to answer. Number one, who is the best looking celebrity? When we say celebrity, it means famous person, yes, in your country. The best looking means the most handsome or the most beautiful person. Yes, it could be a boy or a girl. So the most handsome or the most beautiful celebrity in your country. So you need to tell your classmate and why. Yes. And how about the worst looking celebrity? It means the the worst attractive, or we can say the ugliest person that is a celebrity. The opposite, the most beautiful
Teacher,
and the least beautiful. Yes, Catherine?
and does it have to be from the country?
From our country. Exactly, from our country. That is the complicated thing because you need to think and support your ideas. Okay, number two, who is the craziest famous person that you know about? In this one, it could be from El Salvador or from another country, but the craziest famous person. And why? Not only, the craziest famous person is Jim Carrey. No, you need to say why. Okay, I think that the craziest famous person is Jim Carrey because he's always hyperactive. So he tries to give more information about it. Number three, what restaurant in El Salvador has the most delicious food that you have ever eaten? Which restaurant in El Salvador has the most delicious food? So you can say, oh, the most delicious food is at La Calaca because I love Mexican food and that is the only place where you can find tacos that are close to the tacos that they sell in Mexico. I don't know, you will give that information. Next, what is the best song ever? What is the best song ever? The best song that you have ever heard? Anyone? Oh, I consider that the best song ever is Dust in the Wind because of the melody and also because of the lyrics. You will tell your partners why. Who is the most skilled soccer player in the world right now? The most skilled soccer player in the world right now. Yes, not Pelé because Pelé has already died. Right now, who is the most skilled? Yes, with abilities that a soccer player has. Next one, who is the most creative celebrity in El Salvador? And why? Why do you think that person is creative? Next one, where is the best place to buy handmade things? Handmade things. Things that people make with their own hands. Yes, like souvenirs, etc. So where is the best place to buy? Oh, the best place to buy handmade things is Ex Cuartel Market because you can buy. So you will tell your partner. And you will also tell your partner if you have bought anything in that place. I have never visited that place, but my mother bought, or Yes, I have visited that place many times, and you tell your experience. And the last one, what is the most difficult thing about studying English? So you tell your partner, oh, the most difficult thing about studying English is memorizing structures because this and this and this and this and this and this. So this is speaking. You will switch pairs every, let's see, every 15 minutes, you will have a new classmate. Yes, 15 minutes, a new classmate. So take a picture of this, send it to the WhatsApp group, and you will get in pairs. You can enter now. Enter it.
Can you see?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, the first one.
Who is the best looking celebrity in your country? How about the worst looking celebrity?
Yeah. You describe first or I describe? Tell me.
You.
Me, okay. Mm, I don't know the celebrity in El Salvador, but in another country, for me, the best looking is Chris Evans, but a comparison with El Salvador one.
I agree with you.
And the worst looking celebrity for me is the Latenchis. Yeah, it's funny, but it's the worst looking. And for you?
The worst looking, I don't know. It's a TikToker. It's a woman, but I don't remember the name of her. Is she dance?
Okay. Okay. The number two is, who is the craziest famous person you know about? In my case, I think that is Miley Cyrus because she have a strange personality. One day she can dress like girly, but other day like a rock star. Another day is it's a different kind of person, and it's difficult to describe the personality of her. Mhm. And you?
Okay. I think the crazy famous is Lady Gaga for all her dresses she wear, and the letter of your songs are very crazy.
Okay, yeah, she wear a meat dress in one
Yes.
occasion. Is really crazy. Okay, the number 3. What restaurant has the most delicious food you have ever eaten?
Oh, in my case, I only know for the fast restaurants, but I don't know to say what is the most delicious.
The most you say, I don't bore about eating this.
Someone I prefer one, or another day prefer another food.
In my case, because I love the seafood, my favorite restaurant is Maurita's because have the most delicious food about seafood. And my favorite, the shrimps, is really nice food.
It's okay. I don't eat seafood.
Oh, really? Don't you like? Okay.
What is the best song ever?
For you?
I have a lot of music. But the best songs, I don't know. I like the song of the Bruno Mars.
Okay.
And for me, the best maybe is When I Was Your Man.
Really nice. I heard that song. Okay. In my case, my favorite band are the Beatles. And for me, the best song ever is In My Life because describe the different changes of your life. But if you love someone and or the people or the city that you live, and then no change of the time. Yeah, it's my song. For me, it's the best song.
Oh, it's a good.
Yeah. 5. Who is the most skilled soccer player?
Oh, I don't know. What is the meaning of a skill?
Skill is great capacity. Great capacity or capacity of soccer player. Who is the best for you? You can say. In Spanish es preparado.
Oh, okay.
Who is the most skilled soccer player? You watch football games.
Probably. But I hear another people.
In my case, when I was a child, a little girl, but right now I don't have time for this. And for me, in that time, Iker Casillas was the most skilled soccer player for
Oh,
me. Mhm.
it's true.
Mhm. Iker
Um,
Casillas. And for you?
for me, I'm not agree with you, but I think in another for for the past, I think one of the most skilled or the Brazilians.
Yeah, Pelé. Pelé is a classic too. Right now,
Ronaldinho,
Ronaldinho, Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Yes. In this moment, the people say Messi or Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo too. Yeah. Okay. The number 6. Who is the most creative celebrity in your country and why? Most creative celebrity. I don't know. Let me try to find someone. In my case, because I am an artist and I make art crafts, maybe Giovanni Hill is an artist El Salvador, from El Salvador, that he went to Japan to prepare and create different kind of techniques. But this is my case because I know him personally.
Oh, the most creative celebrity I know is Fernando George, but I don't like his pictures, but is I consider is the most creative celebrity, and the people knows his.
Okay. Number 7. Where is the best place to buy handmade things in your country? Have you bought anything there? In my case, I went to Nahuizalco and I buy some handcrafts, like good handcrafts, a wood made with wood handcrafts, like a chair. I have a chair, and it's really nice, the art that they have. And you.
Oh. Okay, in my case, the place to handmade, buy handmade.
Handmade is like, in my case, I made art crafts like this, and I painting. This is handmade. Something you do with your hands.
I understand. But in my case, I prefer to make things in this case.
Okay. And you buy
then
something in that occasion? Or...
No, I don't buy handmade things. I made things.
Okay.
I search how to make and I replicate.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
more cheap.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really, yeah. I understand your point. And number 8, what is the most difficult thing about studying English?
In my case, I think to learn the time verbs for the verbs are a lot. There are a lot verbs.
Yeah.
And irregular verbs.
Yeah.
We
Well,
can
Tell me.
memorize all verbs.
Okay.
It's very difficult.
Okay. In my case, I need to remember some aspects or grammar. The grammar is most difficult for me because I need to know where time and past and present and perfect past, all of that confuse me a lot of, but I try to study and I try to learning with music or histories or books. I like that, but see, in my case, yeah, it's really difficult, the grammar. All the grammar is difficult, but pronunciation, listening, learning with different kind of music or movies or books is really nice. Yeah, I understand a lot of. Yeah. And
Okay.
here is Daisy.
Yes. You're going to work with another person.
Okay.
Susana, you're going to go to another group. And let's see, Sarah, you're going to work with Daisy.
Okay.
Daisy, are you
Daisy, are
there?
you here?
Guess she has some issues with her microphone. Daisy, Daisy?
Daisy?
No, I think she's still struggling.
No.
So I will bring another person. Let me see.
Okay.
Leave and enter again, Daisy. For the second time, that can probably fix it.
Okay.
Oh, you did it, Daisy.
Don't turn my microphone this.
Yeah, but she did it like for a second.
For a second I heard.
Well, okay, I will bring another person. You work with Angel.
Okay.
Okay, Daisy. Hi, Angel.
Angel, are you there?
He went. Yeah. Angel.
Hi. Hola.
Okay. Work with Sarah.
Okay. Number 1. Repeat. Okay. Who is the best looking celebrity in your country? How about the worst looking celebrity?
Okay, I think Yanira Barrios is the most famous, or that is what she believes. She's the most TikTok dancer, but I think she's the best comedian.
Comedy
The-
act.
You're
I
going.
think
You're
more
going.
difficulty.
I'm sorry for
Continue, teacher.
interrupting. I'm sorry for interrupting. You're going to work with another partner. And let's see, Saul, you're going to work with Melvin for the last minutes. So go with Melvin. And Catherine, you're gonna work with Diana. She's coming.
Okay.
Hi, Diana.
Hi, Diana.
Diana.
Hello.
You're gonna work with Catherine.
Yes, okay.
Hi, Diana.
Hola.
Speak English, Diana.
Speaking activity. Okay. First question. Who is the best looking celebrity in your country? How about the worst looking celebrity?
Um, the best looking celebrity in my country. Mm, I think it's Adriana's Zubon.
Why? Why do you think Adriana Hasbun is the best looking celebrity in your country?
Because she's beautiful, and she has a good body, and this.
Okay, my turn. I think the best looking celebrity in my country is, for example, the Miss Universe Fatima Cuellar, because I think she is beautiful. She loves the country. She speaks so many language, and he loves the outfits. And I think she's so cute. Number two, who is the craziest famous person you know about? Number two, and who is the famous person you know about?
Which the worst looking or number two?
Number two is the number two.
How about the worst looking?
What
the
a celebrity, for example, a glow.
In my case, I think
Celebrity
Jake. The worst looking celebrity is Jake, because he is the ugliest person in all of the sands. I don't know. And this and you, how about the worst looking celebrity?
I think the crazy famous person. This the singer Jose Lora, because he's a person very cute. I like him songs, and he knows about every he knows about kind of music. And number 3, what restaurant has the most delicious food you have ever eaten?
The restaurant has the most delicious food in my city is Taqueria San Francisco because the restaurant have the most delicious Mexican food.
Okay, and in my case, okay. In my case, the most delicious food I have ever eaten is the Pizza Hut and or Burger King because I like the hamburgers.
Okay. And then number 4, what is the best song ever?
Number 4, what is the best song ever? I think the best song ever is Calm Down of Selena Gomez because I think she sings very good. She's prettiest and I like her style.
Okay.
Your turn.
The best song is the name is Do Ya Like X Resonance the Gildies Godbane because the song is very quiet and very beautiful. And then number 5, who's the most skilled soccer player?
Okay, time's up. Now, there are only little things to correct, but first, let's take a picture so that I don't forget it. So turn on your cameras and smile. And there are still
Sí.
recording.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, 1, 2, now. Try again. 1, 2, now. Last time. Okay. Now let's see little things we need to correct. Well, there aren't many. It was really good. You were talking, you were supporting your ideas, and that is basically what you have to do every class. When you give information, when you give your opinion, you always need to say why. Yes? So here we have some things to correct. Number 1, Angel. Someone in the class said, I try to learning new things, but this is not correct. How do you correct it?
To learn.
Trying to
I try
learn.
to learn.
To learn.
Try to learn new things. Next one, Raul. She speak many language. This is not correct. How do you correct it?
She speaks.
She
Languages.
speaks
She
many
Many
speaks.
languages.
languages. She
Language.
speaks many languages. Next one. Francisco Hernandez. I like all the fast restaurants.
I like the old
I
fast
think I like at the fast food restaurant.
Excellent. Fast food restaurant. Yes, fast food like Pizza Hut, Burger King, etc. And the last one, pronunciation. Nelson, how do you pronounce this?
skill.
Skilled. Exactly. Good job. Now the attendance. Nelson Lopez, Jose Sandoval, Sara, Francisco, Ángel, Angie, Melvin, Ana, Susana, Gabriela, Vladimir, Saúl, Luis, Raúl, Catherine, Diana, Catherine Carrillo, Catherine Alvarado, René, William, Ubaldo, Stephanie, Crisia, Douglas, Xiomara, Fatima, Daisy, and Eliezer. Thank you for being there. I see you all tomorrow and have a good night.
See
Bye,
you
guys.
tomorrow.
Thank
Good
you, teacher.
night.
Good
Good night,
evening.
teacher. Good night.
Good
Goodbye.